Hi everybody! I am so excited because I have a Sephora haul to share with you guys today. Their spring VIB sale is going on right now where you can get 15% off if you're a VIB or a VIB Rouge with certain coupon codes. I will list what those are down in the info bar. And I just decided to go shopping. I felt like just going to Sephora and trying out everything in the store and picking up some new things. And I'm pretty excited about what I found. So I'm gonna share with you guys what I got. Okay, so let's start with makeup because the product that drove me out to the VIB sale this week is the new Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzers. These are brand new from Hourglass for spring, and I was so excited to see these and play around with them in store because I love the regular ambient lighting powders and I love the blushes, so I just had really high hopes for these. And I did end up picking one up. This is the lighter shade. This is Luminous Bronze Light. This is what it looks like, and the packaging is pretty much exactly the same as the regular ambient lighting powders. And then this Luminous Bronze Light color has the luminous ambient lighting powder in it as a base. You can see the lighter parts are the luminous light, and then there's a bronzer kind of marbleized woven in there, and the result is such a pretty light bronze color. It definitely has a sheen to it, just a really, really gorgeous powder, something to pop on the cheeks to add like a lit from within look. And like all of the other Hourglass powders, these are very finely milled, very pigmented, very blendable, just a really, really beautiful formula. Then speaking of bronzer, I decided to splurge on a duo that I have been lusting after for so long now, like 2 years, and it is the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer and the Marc Jacobs The Bronze Brush. This is the biggest bronzer that I've ever seen in my entire life. This is the casing. I think the Marc Jacobs Beauty casing is so beautiful and classy and chic. I really love their packaging. This bronzer is almost the size of my face. Like, it's gigantic, and it's a really pretty matte golden bronze color. It is a little bit warm, but it's not orangey warm. Like, it's just a very pretty bronzy color, and because it's matte, it's really great for contouring, and it has that smooth formula that blends really well, and I'm just so excited about this. And then the bronze brush that goes with it is perfectly gigantic to suit this gigantic powder, and actually this brush is even bigger than this. This is before it's been washed or used or anything, but if you look at like the used ones in the store, it's like twice as big as this. This will fan out and blow up and be so gigantic that I can just take my big gigantic bronzer and my big gigantic brush and just overdo my bronzer, which I love doing anyway. I'm kind of heavy-handed on the bronzer. I've always been a little heavy-handed on my bronzer, so this combination is very appealing to me because it's, you know, going to be very efficient. The next product I picked up that I'm super excited about is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector poured in the color Pearl. I've never tried any of the Becca products, but I keep hearing people rave about these shimmering skin perfectors for highlighters. So I was playing around with them in store, and I really liked the poured version of them. They have like a powder version, they have a liquid pump version, and then they have the poured, which is a creamy version. I ended up falling in love with the shade Pearl, which is essentially white. It reminds me a lot of the matte cream color base in Pearl, except this is actually even more white than that. And it might almost seem a little bit intimidating to use as a highlighter, like it might be too drastic, but it is so beautiful. It's like a white, iridescent, sheer cream, and the formula is so nice. It's very smooth, very creamy, so beautiful, and you can build it up if you want it to be more dramatic, or you can just very lightly apply it to give your face a sheen, and I'm so excited about this. The next thing I picked up is the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics palette. This has been out for a while. It came out last year, and for some reason it hasn't really sparked my interest until recently. This is what it looks like. It's very similar to the original Naked Basics with the 6 mostly matte neutral colors in it, but the Naked 2 Basics is actually a lot more cool toned than the original Naked Basics. And once I started playing around with it, I realized that a couple of these mid-toned shades right in the middle would work really well for brow colors. And that's what kind of sparked my interest is that I started to realize I could maybe multitask this palette a little bit better than the original Naked Basics palette if I can use some of these colors for my brows. I think I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of this one because I know that I love my original Naked Basics, and I think I might end up loving this one a little bit more. Moving on to my non-makeup purchases, I picked up a new hair product that I'm really excited about. This is the Bumble Thickening Dryspun Finish Spray, and I got this because it reminded me a lot of the Orbe Dry Texturizing Spray that I love so much and I'm out of. This is another one of those sprays that you just spray into your hair and it creates a texture and almost like a grippiness, grittiness on your strands so that they can catch on each other and build on each other and create more volume, which is exactly what I need because my hair is just straight and fine and slippery and doesn't want to do anything exciting without some product. This says it creates instant fullness and holds airy texture, and I'm a huge fan of Bumble products, so I'm very excited to see how I like this one. For my face, I picked up the Fresh Seaberry Moisturizing Face Oil. I'm really curious to see how I like this because I've been wanting to get into face oils. I've never really tried any, but I know a lot of people who just swear by using face oils in their skincare routines. And so I was playing around with some in store and I love the Fresh brand, and I tried this one and it seemed really nice. It smells really, really great. And it has amazing reviews on the Sephora website. Like before I ever get anything in store, I pull out my phone and I pull out the Sephora app and I search the product and I look at the reviews and make sure it's really highly reviewed, and this one had a ton of 5-star ratings. So I decided to try this. It has omegas 3, 6, 7, and 9 and 100% pure moisture with sea buckthorn oil, which I don't know what sea buckthorn oil is, but it sounds like it's going to make me pretty. So I'm gonna use it. And then the last thing that I picked up from the VIB sale is also for my face, and it is the Dior Gentle Toning Lotion. I've been on the hunt for a new toner, so I was playing around with all the ones in store, and this one just really appealed to me. It's for sensitive or dry skin, so it's supposed to be very gentle, and also I liked the ingredients in it. It has hyaluronic acid in it, which you guys know I'm obsessed with my hyaluronic acid. It seemed like something that would be very kind to my skin, and I also just kind of like that it's pink. I'm gonna be honest, that's a little bit of what drew me to it. It's just a really pretty pink bottle. I'm actually new to Dior skincare. I don't think I've ever tried any of their products from their skincare line, so I'm very curious to see how I like this because I've always heard wonderful things about Dior's skincare, so I hope I like it. And that is what I got from this spring's Sephora VIB sale. I'm so excited to tear into these products and start using them because I really think I'm going to be absolutely head over heels in love with every single one of them. I will have all these products as well as coupon codes for this sale linked down in the info bar so you can check them out. And also earlier this week I did a blog post of my recommendations and wish list for this sale before I went shopping, but I recommended some of my other favorite products from Sephora that I recommend checking out during this sale. So I will link that blog post down below as well. And if you got anything from this sale or you're about to go shopping this weekend or something and pick up some stuff, let me know what you got or what you're planning to get or what you'd like to get. And if you have any other recommendations for things I could maybe pick up last minute, because I'm not opposed to making 2 trips to Sephora in one sale. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.